cutting-edge art.
You know, when people see the sculptures, they're like taken back, like, wow, I can't believe you did that out of wood.
No tiny chisel here. This sculptor uses a mean chainsaw. Find out how he is using his unique art to benefit Irving after an unusual crime. Light up the night.
We've definitely created a memorable experience at this location.
See how the Irving Parks Department is working to make spirits bright this holiday season. Battle for the championship.
I wish all the competitors here good luck because we're all going to need it.
Judo athletes from around the country come to Irving, and we are hearing what it takes to excel. Plus the opening celebration for a new restaurant and the plans to bring new attractions to Irving's Main Street. Now on City Source. Residents are getting a behind-the-scenes look at all that it takes to make Irving run smoothly. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. That story's coming up later, but we begin with economic development news. Healthcare supply company McKesson Corporation announced it will move its corporate headquarters from San Francisco to Irving. In 2017, we were there as McKesson opened its branch campus in Irving. That's the video you see here. McKesson is ranked at number 6 on the Fortune 500 list. The move is expected to become official in April of next year. And in a new interview, Irving Chamber of Commerce CEO Beth Bowman told us what attracts businesses to relocate to Irving.
Companies want access to the global economy, access to qualified workforce, and they want access to their customers internally and externally. They also want to be in a vibrant economy. And then also they want to set up a place where their workforce is going to be feeling like they're at home. And we believe in Irving, Texas, that culture, diversity and inclusion day in and day out in our community is truly celebrated right here at home in Irving, Texas.
Separate from that relocation announcement, a McKesson spokesperson tells me that the company is already looking to fill 150 positions in Irving for its current operations. It is all part of a positive economic outlook. Chamber CEO Beth Bowman says we may see more major business announcements in the year ahead after a strong 2018.
Our team had the pleasure of generating just over 80 projects, and I think as of this fiscal year, October 1, we're already working on 40, which is an extremely high volume.
This news and other economic development topics are some of what you'll hear at State of the City. This year's theme is Building for the Future. State of the City is Tuesday, January 29th at 11 a.m. at the Irving Convention Center. WFAA anchor John McKay will do a Q&A session with Mayor Rick Stouffer. Tickets are available through the Chamber website. On to other news now. When someone stole a unique wooden sculpture from Irving's Campion Trail, the crime generated a lot of attention. But now the focus is on how the artist is turning it all around and donating new art to the city of Irving. Artist Rob Banda knows his occupation is an unusual one.
Man, is that really a job?
He is a chainsaw carver, an artist bringing new life to logs. On this day, he's at Mountain Creek Preserve, putting the finishing touches on 4 wildlife carvings he is donating to the city of Irving.
I just want them to look at them and appreciate it. And I want them to see the realism in it.
It's just unbelievable craftsmanship that this guy has. And I mean, I just feel blessed that he's here in Irving and that he cares that much about our park system.
To find out more about what goes into making these, we visited him at his home earlier in the creation phase.
This is just the blocking out stage of a cardinal.
Soon he is full on carving with his chainsaw. He moves quickly.
It is pretty fast, and you do it for a while and you kind of know what you're doing.
Beyond showcasing his skill, there is some history behind his donation of these creations. Back in 2015, we watched him make this carving on the newly expanded southern section of the Campion Trail.
We're going to try to put carvings all up and down this new section.
The racket of the chainsaw and the flying sawdust never bothered him a bit.
By the way, this is called man glitter, in case you didn't know.
He finished the carving, the trail opened, then sometime in August of 2018, someone stole that carving.
Man, I was just like, why would you take it?
Irving police later recovered the art and charged a suspect, but the carving was damaged beyond repair. The story spread far. on social media and on TV.
Police say someone took off with a carved eagle.
The wooden eagle statue.
An eagle carved on site.
I'm going to be full disclosure on this. So the carving that they took from the Campion Trail was actually a hawk. And everybody was saying an eagle, so I was like, well, they think it's an eagle, it's an eagle.
All of that media attention helps him see some positive coming from the theft. He says his skill has advanced over time.
This time, it's going to look like a hawk.
And all of the publicity has boosted his business.
This is how I make my living.
So you said these are some of your surplus pieces. Which one is your favorite?
Out of these, my favorite's going to be the Rottweiler.
He does not limit himself to wildlife. A client once wanted a mermaid. You'll take any request.
I'll take anything.
And I don't see you working from any drawings, any pictures or anything. Where do the images come from?
No, there's no drawing.
He mostly works from memory, stopping occasionally to refer to pictures and pick up on tiny details he hopes to replicate with a big chainsaw.
The bones and the way their features are and their eyes and the face and how the hair goes.
With more of the process complete, he is ready to deliver them. One of the sculptures will stay here at the entrance of Mountain Creek Preserve. His remaining original carvings are still on the trail, and the rest will be in city buildings, where they are secure from theft, but accessible to the public.
I feel truly fortunate to have a resident like Rob here in our city, and I think this is something that's going to be great for all of our residents to come out and see.
I think it's good just to give back to the community.
He is carving out attractions that are uniquely Irving. Rob tells me he looks forward to further expansion of the Campion Trail, and he hopes his art can be a part of it. In our ongoing series, Investing in Our Future, work is getting underway to develop a new outdoor plaza on Main Street. This is what it could look like when it's complete. Developers say it will include a curved pathway, seating, tables, lighting, and shade trees. To make way for the plaza, crews will demolish this empty building at 127 South Main Street. You can see it's in bad shape. The goal of the new plaza is to bring more activity to downtown Irving. The project will cost just over $500,000. While the work is underway, some parking may be blocked. Shoppers and employees on Main Street are asked to be alert for construction activity. A separate project has the goal of bringing an art gallery with a coffee shop to a renovated building next door on Main Street. Also, updates are just beginning at Irving's Millennium Fountain near the South Irving Library. The park will be closed for about 6 months. During that time, contract crews will be relocating the fountain's pumps. Right now, they are underground, but that has caused some problems because they have taken on water at times and gotten damaged. Now, those pumps will be relocated to a building. That structure will make it easier and safer for the city's Parks Department to maintain the fountains. And here is another perk. The contractor will be upgrading the lighting system. When the park reopens next year, there will be color-changing LEDs that should lead to some eye-catching designs with the water. Again, the work should take about 6 months. From our stories we share with you here on City Source, you can tell there is a lot going on in Irving. Some residents are getting an inside look at all of the activity. Brett Wheeler shows us the program where it happens.
It's not unusual to hear music filling the air at the Irving Arts Center. But this isn't your typical Irving Symphony Orchestra audience.
My exposure to orchestra music was through Tom and Jerry. You know, whenever they would drop the water and they would freeze it and Jerry would skate around, and that was, but seeing it live and hearing it live, just beautiful.
This is no cartoon, but Irving residents are getting animated while learning about Irving arts and museums through the Irving 360 Civic Academy.
We're giving them a little history of the Art Center, and we recently became the Department of Arts and Culture, and so we've had some museums added to the portfolio. We'll talk a little bit about our structure and funding and the kinds of programs we do, and then they'll get a tour of the theaters and the gallery spaces.
A lot of color. There's always movement.
30 Irving residents were chosen to be a part of this year's Civic Academy. This is the second year this program has been available for residents, offering a 10-week program developed to give participants a behind-the-scenes look on how the city works.
They will go through the functions of their department, and they will open it up to the participants to ask questions to better understand what they do.
Every and any department that it takes to run a city, we've covered it all, and it has been interesting.
I've always kind of known how city governments work, but it was interesting to see how they actually work together.
Not only did we get a chance to meet them, but we had an opportunity to have meaningful conversations
with folks within the city who are responsible for the programming, who are responsible for the services.
Some of the other services highlighted were budget and finance, parks and recreation, solid waste services, and libraries.
I didn't know the library offer all the services that it has to offer. Being an independent entrepreneur, there's a lot of things available to your reach just at the library. It's awesome.
Another awesome experience was at the city landfill. These residents got to see, no matter rain or shine, this vital department keeps moving.
It would have been great if it hadn't been raining that day, but Brenda was very knowledgeable, very passionate about what she does, so that was at least refreshing to hear her speak about what the landfill has to offer.
So it was very good. Unfortunately, the weather prevented us from really getting up close and personal, but we're able to see the hard work that goes into taking care of us.
So I'm from the Caribbean, so it's a little bit colder than I would like. I'm still glad it happened because we still learned a lot. I'm coming back for sure to kind of see, what the dry weather operation is like.
It was amazing. I thought it was very informative.
Information is just one benefit of this program. The other, to encourage civic engagement.
Civic engagement's been something that I've been very interested in. I just didn't know how to engage my city. I figured going through this program would give me that visibility to different departments and know, all right, this is the direction I want to go and this is how I can benefit my community here in the city of Irving.
Fawad Databoy is the president of the Valley Ranch Association and wanted to apply in order to help his neighbors become more involved with the city.
The city of Irving has so many resources available for residents and business owners, but residents especially. But those of us living in the city are not aware of. So I'm going to go back to my colleagues on the board and share a lot of the information we received and kind of tell them, look, these are the different programs the city offers that our residents can benefit from.
If you're curious about just one thing, just apply and you'll see that there's this incredible collection of activities happening behind the scenes there.
As this year's program comes to an end, city officials hope that these residents walk away inspired to learn more.
I'm sad that it's over today. I was told that I can actually join another class. This is on another level. So Police Academy, look out, you might see me soon.
Brett Wheeler for City Source.
The city's Parks Department is helping to spread the spirit of the season. Employees put up thousands of lights in Centennial Park, and we checked out the results.
We're at Centennial Park in downtown Irving. We have displays and Christmas lights put on, approximately 150 trees, over a mile of string lights that we've strung up along the walking trail. It's approximately 200,000, 300,000 lights.
She likes Christmas, and so I figured I'd surprise her and bring her out here and look at all the Christmas lights.
We love it. We haven't seen anything like this before, so.
Yeah, we've just looked at houses before this.
We want to create a memorable experience for them. So what we've done here over the 10 years is there's a lot of people that come back every year. So people yearly are looking forward to this event.
Lived in Irving all my life, so I've seen the lights before. It's just that I like coming here every year when it happens. We work hard at it. We've got a lot of pride in our properties, and by doing this, we dress it up for the season.
I'm probably bringing my daughter back here.
Yeah, we'll probably come back this year.
What's your favorite part about coming over here? I guess just besides seeing all families out here with their kids and having a nice time, it's just seeing all the lights. It's so bright and spiritual. You can just have fun.
It does feel good. It feels great to do this and to be able to work here and take care of it, and to know that we brighten someone's Christmas by, no pun intended, but putting out a lot of lights. It is fun.
Always neat to see those, and those lights are on from dusk until 10 p.m. through Christmas Day. We have more holiday fun later on City Source. See the tree lighting celebration at the Toyota Music Factory. But our next stop is the Irving Convention Center. That's where we met some skilled athletes taking part in the USA Judo President's Cup, and they have some interesting stories to share. With every tough move and every strong hold, in simultaneous matches stretching across the Irving Convention Center floor, These judo athletes are giving it their all.
The goal is to win.
This is the USA Judo President's Cup.
Judo has been labeled as one of the most complete sports that somebody can do, and we really focus on the spirit, mind, and body.
Fall over! Just fall over!
To those untrained in judo, the moves may appear at least uncomfortable, but these athletes focus on the benefits of the sport.
It's kept me in shape. I feel healthy for a 51-year-old man, and it's a good stress reliever.
And I've done multiple other sports, but judo's just something that really stuck with me.
Adrian Bernal now competes for Texas A&M. Even with his experience and success, one thing never changes.
It's still nerve-wracking to me every day.
But when it is time for his match, everything around him disappears.
Everybody zones out. It's just me and my opponent.
More from him later, but first let's meet some others.
2 hands, Leah, 2 hands.
This tournament draws athletes from across the country,
Boston, Seattle,
and from across age groups.
I'm 8.
Crystal Montanuzzi competed earlier and is proud to show us the proof of how she did.
My 2 medals that I won yesterday and today.
Beyond those medals, she has a bigger goal in mind.
I really want to be in the Olympics, and I like practicing hard to get here and to get in the Olympics.
It's an adrenaline rush.
Spencer Deppis is here from Wisconsin with his biggest fan, his mom. I mean, you're getting in there.
Oh, I am. I'm pretty, competitive?
Sometimes I take it for granted, but honestly, she's always been my number one.
Come on!
As his match gets underway and we watch his mom move around just about as much as her son,
Go, Spence!
We learn more about him.
Most people don't know that Spencer has autism, high-level autism. You would never guess it. Turn him over, Spence, come on! Usually people who have autism don't like to be touched, so Spencer really wants to be a message to those kids that they can do anything if they put their heart and soul into it. It's okay, buddy.
Spencer will have another chance.
Hey, we have another match to go.
But for Jerry Kester, there will not be a next round.
This is my Super Bowl. This is my last go.
After more than 40 years competing, he is giving it up to focus on coaching.
I'm satisfied. I've been to the top. I've done it. I've done everything I've wanted to do in judo with competition, and now it's time to make my kids champions.
There you go. Oh.
They are just some of the real stories of athletes competing at the Irving Convention Center. Colorado-based USA Judo has hosted events here 6 times.
And it's been great to see the development here in Irving from the time that we started when there were barren fields around here to now. It's amazing. It's just been a great setup for us. Also, it's probably the closest venue that we have to a major airport.
Clearly, it's a pastime that's a passion.
Here in the United States, we're trying to make it a more prominent sport as well.
It's just been everything for me.
Being able to put in so much work to something that you love, it's a lifestyle basically.
Adrian Bernal comes out on top in his match, but for him, there is no time to celebrate. He's already focusing on the next season of competition.
Go back to the drawing board, anything I need to work on, practice more, work on some cardio stuff, and lifting.
And we see signs all around that it's almost never easy, but these athletes believe judo is the best sport for them. And here is a look at what else is coming up at the Convention Center. January 13th is the Las Colinas Bridal Show. January 25th through 27th is an event for fans of spicy food. It's called Zest Fest. And January 29th, as we mentioned earlier, is State of the City. Find ticket prices and a full listing of public events at irvingconventioncenter.com. The Toyota Music Factory hosted its inaugural tree lighting event. Our team was there to see Santa and check out the rest of the fun.
We got a great opportunity to come out this afternoon and celebrate the lighting of the Christmas tree here at the Toyota Music Factory.
What we're just out here trying to do is kind of show the new space that we have out here off.
Some vendors that are out here as well as the restaurants that are around the area.
Why do we want to be here?
We're riding on Santa's sleigh.
We want to see Santa Claus.
My grown kids gonna be shocked to see me with Santa. This is my favorite time of year, and so just taking the picture with Santa just made it all wow.
It's really great that Sparky's out here. with the fire department.
She likes dogs, so we went to go check out the dogs.
If you want to look into adopt a dog, we've got that out here. The animal shelter's here.
Irving Cares has partnered with Toyota Music Factory to come out and collect unwrapped toys and canned goods for those families in Irving that need help.
Well, we were invited to sing the Bear Creek Community Church to come out in Christmas Carol.
Turnout's been really, really good. People are really excited to see this, to be able to come out and see the plaza, see the Christmas tree, see Santa Claus. It's been a nice way to kick off that holiday season.
Everyone needs to have a great holiday season.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You can check out more stories from there on our Toyota Music Factory playlist at youtube.com/the City of Irving. Another new restaurant opened in Irving. Here's the ribbon cutting for Sauce, Pizza, and Wine. It's on North MacArthur Boulevard.
We're here at Sauce, Pizza, and Wine in Las Colinas for the ribbon cutting event to celebrate our grand opening. We are a scratch open kitchen. We make all of our sauces, dressings, pizza doughs, everything from scratch every day.
It smells incredible in here. I can't wait. It's lovely to see this in the shopping center and see a great new addition, and I love the mix of flavors.
We have some of the more traditional pizzas like pepperonis and all that for the people that want to come in and just get a standard pie. We also do some kind of fun pizzas like a potato pizza, a lasagna pizza, so we do some kind of more outside of the box pizzas as well. We actually do a mac and cheese pizza.
I'm going to be getting a fig and prosciutto pizza as soon as humanly possible.
I think what it means is you're seeing that our public is wanting more. We're seeing the businesses and the residents say, look, we've got to have a place to go have lunch, we've got to have a place to go after work to just relax and have something to eat before we head home. We're excited to have another restaurant in this area.
We really do have something to fit whatever it is you're doing, and we have it all around the city, so regardless of where you're staying, regardless of the activities or the business you're doing, you're probably not more than a couple of minutes away from some great taste.
I'd like to present you with this plaque which signifies your membership.
So we're excited that you've made the commitment to be in our city.
Irving is wonderful. There's so many large businesses around that love to do caterings, as well as having just the family areas right around here. We're kind of a fun area where you can come and have a glass of wine as mom and dad, and also just kind of let the kids run around and have some mac and cheese and some pizza. Yeah, I think it's only going up from here.
And with that, it's time for our Pets of the Week. Here's Brett at the Animal Care Campus.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Pets of the Week. I'm Brett Wheeler, this is Michael Whiteside, and just to give you fair warning, I think I may be losing my voice a little bit this week, but that's not going to stop us from meeting some of these pets. So Michael, who do we have here?
This handsome man here is Zach. He is about 6 months old. He's definitely a puppy, but he's really cuddly. He loves to play. He's been in the yard playing with a couple of the other puppies that we have right now. He was actually adopted from us when he was about 3 months old. He was returned about a week ago because the owners were moving to an apartment that didn't allow pets. So he came back to us, but from what they listed on the pet profile, he is a snuggler and he loves laying on the couch watching TV. So I think if you can kind of get a blend of someone who's active, because he does need some activity, along with somebody who likes to be a couch potato every once in a while, Zach's going to be the perfect companion for that person or that family.
All right, Michael, now we have this friendly girl. Who's this?
This is Rhonda. She's about a year and a half. She was brought into Irving Animal Services as a stray, and then we rescued her to the Humane Society. She's a really sweet girl. She's still, she's young, so she's still got a lot of puppy energy, but she gets along great with other dogs. I know we've had her playing in the yards with some of the other dogs to help expend some of that energy. She's a pit mix, but she's really beautiful with this white and the brown spots. And again, she's really friendly and cuddly. She does know a few commands, but she does tend to get a little excited. So she's going to need somebody that can work with her a little bit, but she's a great dog.
All right, Michael, now we have Tinker. Let's hear about her.
Tinker is a sweet, sweet little girl. She's between 5 and 6 years old. She was brought into Irving Animal Services as a stray, and then she was actually adopted from us, but then she ended up having some medical issues, so she came back and then we got her treated, and she's perfectly healthy now and ready to go home. She's very quiet, she's a little timid, you can tell she's a little nervous. When you see her standing, her legs are really long, even though she's a tiny little girl, but she's really sweet. She just likes to be held and just hang out with people.
Now Tinker is very sweet, but she's probably also very excited for the new adoption event coming up for this holiday season.
Definitely. For the holidays from December 18th through the 22nd, all animals in the Irving Animal Care campus are going to be available to adopt for only $15, and that still will cover vaccinations, so we spayed in your microchip with the microchip enrollment. And so we really are working hard to try and find as many of our pets a home for the holidays as we can. So we're hoping people will come out and find their perfect pet.
It's a great cause, and I know I'm really excited about seeing all the animals that will possibly get homes for this holiday season. I'm also really excited for sending it back to Thomas so I can get maybe some tea or something for my throat. So back to you, Thomas.
All right, Brett, hope your voice gets better. Thank you. The Animal Care campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on your screen for more adoptable animals. Next time on City Source, it is our 1-hour special featuring the best stories of 2018. Some you may have forgotten, and others we know you'll want to see again. Remember, you can always email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. Also, visit our YouTube channel, youtube.com/thecityofirving. Subscribe and you can be among the first to see our videos when they are posted. Also, leave us some likes while you're there. And that's it for this edition of City Source. Let's switch up the music now as we leave you with more signs of the holiday season around Irving. Thanks to everyone who was a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.